No, not exactly what I was hoping for when I queued up. I would rather have seen some tier 10s in here, and I would also rather be playing Domination, but I digress. This is fine, though, I guess. At least there's tier 9s, so we have that going for us. Uh, Baltimore radar, Cleveland radar, although that's technically the not exactly a Cleveland, but it's close enough to a Cleveland. I think it's the same radar as the Cleveland. The only difference is the reload is a little bit shorter on the Mont, but I'm not sure which. I think one of them has like a higher DPM. I think it's the Mont that has it because it's premium, so of course it would, but whatever. I'm not going to say anything else about that. Fletcher, Kid, and Grom for destroyers. The Grom is, first of all, blacklisted, but he's also divisioned with 2 battleships, so that's always fun. No carriers, no submarines. So really, it's only the Baltimore, the or the Monty, or not Monty, but the Montpelier, however the fuck it's said, and then the destroyers. But not really too worried about the destroyers. The Kid and Fletcher could be annoying to deal with, but the Grom, I mean, he's tier 7, poor guy. So rip him. Still, yes, Stewie, I hear you. You want to say something? You have something you want to say, Stu? No? Okay. Uh, yeah. Alright. Game plan is going to be press W and see what I come across, really. Not being RPF'd, so that doesn't really tell us a whole lot other than whatever's over here is not running RPF. So, whoop-de-doo. I kind of want to play for that damage buff, but I also don't want to leave this side completely open. So I'm probably going to play in this kind of grid square right here, so I can kind of go in either direction, either the damage buff if it's not being contested, or if I have to, I can grab the damage buff, then rotate back out here to help out my encounter, although he's not really doing anything right now. And Sturpitz is just gonna send it. And Stewie is also sending it. And he's just meowing everywhere. Yes, he is, Stu. Here's the Grom. Okay. Encounter's gonna have a nice little farm. Hopefully our Nustrashimi can grab this this damage buff. Is this? Okay, that's not an ultra dented Nustra, but that is a Fletcher in my mouth. We did get the damage buff and the quick reload buff. I'm actually going to, I did not mean to hit my DCP right there, but whatever. I really kind of want to get this Grom killed. There's one set of Fletcher torpedoes gone. Where's the other? This Grom's gonna get back into his smoke. Just slightly annoying. We did manage to land a fire on him, though. Nagato is shooting, I believe, the Synop. Grom burned out, which is nice. Now we can fully focus our attention on dealing with the Fletcher. Those look like York shells that just went above over there. Nagato's gonna DCP one fire in your typical tier 7 battleship player fashion. Let's see if we can get another one on him before he goes around the island. We could also try and get our farm on a little bit on this Massachusetts. Massachusetts and Tirpitz are both pressing W pretty hard, but our encounter's going to have a bit of a hard time dealing with that kind of push by himself. So we're going to have to hope that we can get a decent torpedo salvo out here. And I might... Oh, they're definitely going to get that buff. There's nothing I can do about that. Except what I can do is try and cost them as much as possible in order to get it. So we're just going to get our farm on in front of 2 secondary battleships. What can possibly go wrong with this, other than getting shot at? by AI gunners. Oh, that's not ideal. Tirpitz just DCP'd one fire in your classic Tirpitz player fashion. Fletcher thinks he's gonna be cute over there. Those are York shells coming over there. Tirpitz is gonna flood. He's also burning right now as well. So that Tirpitz should go down fairly swiftly here. And he in fact does. Alright. And the Fletcher, who thought it would be a good idea to pick a, what was that, a 10 or 11 kilometer gunfight, has in fact paid for that decision quite dearly. So rip to that guy. Kid is the only destroyer left, and he's all the way over there, so I think right now our encounter has smoke up in 24 seconds, so he should be able to farm out this Massachusetts fairly effectively. We have an Atlanta and a Hipper who are pushing up, although this Nagato is fairly healthy, so I think our attention is going to be trying to get this Nagato down. Although he is turning broadside to a Hyuga, a Sinop, and a North Carolina. So, I don't think this Nagato is going to be super long for this world. As a matter of fact, he is in fact not. He's already taken a fair old bit of chunk right there. And he took a big chunk right there as well. Let's see if we can get him burning. Try and whittle him down at least a little bit faster. Well, he's probably about to turn just straight up flat broadside, or he's just going to get deleted because he turned flat broadside to avoid torpedoes. So this is quickly starting to turn into one of these types of games. 7 minutes, by the way. Massachusetts should go down to the almost full health Hyuga with 3 heals. So we should be fine in that category. Colorado might kill the Atlanta if the Atlanta gets himself spotted. Well, none of our ships are really in any position to be in any sort of danger right now. Nishitoshimi still has a zombie heal left and 2 speed boosts. Our Atlanta's full health, although that Colorado could still delete him because Atlantas are not exactly known for being very resistant to getting shot at. Well, that Colorado is playing the Island Cockroach game. Let's see, what do we want to do here? I think our play is probably gonna be trying to control this channel right here. Because really the only options they have are to take their Baltimore Kid and possibly the Izumo, although I doubt the Izumo is going to make it that far. Just take everything they have left and just kind of shove. That's really their only option at this point. I do expect the Kid to probably be playing towards this channel. There is a Fat Freddy and a North Carolina right here that the Kid could get a torpedo salvo if you were to sit right here. Well, the cap's not being contested yet, so he's not here yet. He might have gone out wide, in which case he's basically throwing. If I were that Kid, that's what I would be looking at, is trying to slip into this cap right here to stall the cap and possibly get a torpedo salvo on the Fat Freddy, the North Carolina, or possibly even a YOLO rush on the Sinop right here. Here's a smoke screen over there, although I'm not sure if it's a new one or not. What the fuck is the multiplayer doing there? Has he been spotted this entire game? I think that actually straight up might be the first time he was spotted. I actually wasn't paying attention to the whereabouts of the Monty. And there's a low health Baltimore. And there is a full health Kid who thinks he's going to be cute and pick that 9-kilometer gunfight. Alright. There goes the kid. Well, not really the kid. There goes the Izumo. And now it's going to be us dealing with this kid. Which I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to press W at this man. Because my survival is not essential to the game win at this point. So we're just going to greed like monkeys. I kind of want to get this solo base cap as well. That kid is actually going to smoke up here, which is very interesting. That kid does have 2 reload buffs, though. I'm gonna int out of it. Alright. Never mind, I'm stupid. We're just going to greed for this kill. We're gonna greed like monkeys here. Which, I'm gonna quickly state that you should not do this. I am being a greedy idiot right here. Because I want to kill this destroyer. Because destroyers are very rewarding to kill. But if this game were closer, if we had like only 4 or 5 ships remaining at this point, I would absolutely not be doing this. Get some torpedoes off. And this guy is absolutely launching torpedoes at me. Yep, there it goes. We can hopefully get this kill off. Yep, there we go. Normally I don't launch widespreads like that, but at this point I just wanted to guarantee that he died. And I launched the torpedoes really more as a get his attention and let me trade favorably right there. He ended up turning in, which gave him the torpedo angles, and I also beached right there like a monkey. But it's whatever. We both died, but I won the game for one thing, so yeah, whatever. Alright. Not a great game. Rip to that kid, though. He had, I mean, yeah. So, kind of a sucks to be him deal, but also sucks to be me, because I kind of monkeyed a lot there, so prime example of a do as I say, not as I do sort of thing. Because we really didn't need to greed there. We could have just sat on the cap and taken the win. But I just wanted to be a greedy idiot. So that is going to be it for today. I'm fucking tired. If you haven't figured it out already from my incoherent rambling about bullshit. So that is going to be it for today, so I will see you on Thursday after I've hopefully actually slept for more than 2 hours in one night, so I will see you then.